Hi, my name's R.J. Malice and you're in the Pier House Kitchen. I want to welcome you back for another season of Chefs, and I'm going to try to prepare for you some good summer dishes that we're going to offer this year. I'm going to start off with some of the stuff that we had previously that I'm still doing because I can't get rid of it. It's just well known and I love it and everybody else loves it. Octopus. This is the octopus. Kind of creepy looking. Take it. I got boiling water that I put lemon, garlic, and bay leaves. Now in that I also add Coca-Cola, which tenderizes the octopus, believe it or not. You gotta boil that for about an hour and a half, depending on the size of the octopus. Got some beautiful sea bass here. I'm gonna fillet it for you to show you that we do have a lot of fresh fish here, and we do get fresh fish all the time. Hapu, which is known as Tahitian bass, is this fish here, and I've had a lot of success with it. I love the way it cooks. Big, thick fillet. I like to cut my fish into big, thick darns, or steaks as they're known. Fillet it down. I take off that middle bone, the backbone. As you can probably tell, I've been doing this for a long time. My father would be very proud. Like I said, I like to cut a nice big fat darn, or a steak as they call it. We're gonna cook that one up. It's olive oil butter blend with some seasonings. It's what I brush on most of my fish to grill. That my old college roommate at Johnson & Wales works for R.L. Schreiber, and he hooked me up and he started making all these spice blends for me. We worked together to come up with different blends for different items on the menu. We're gonna do a watermelon and feta salad right now with some Greek honey drizzle, fresh lime zest, a couple grapes on the side. Very, very traditional in Greece. Growing up all my life, that's what we used to eat. They still eat it, and it's just great during lunch, at dinner, after dinner, before dinner, during the day, and we're gonna prepare that for you right now. Summertime, watermelon. How can you go wrong? Cut it down. That's always the funnest part. You hear that watermelon crack? That's a beautiful thing. Nice big wheel. Clean off the edges, because we don't need the rind. Although a lot of people in Greece take this rind and they pickle it, which I might be doing here soon. Pickle the rind and use it as a tortilla, as they call it. You know what, that looks pretty good, because you can never get enough watermelon. Nice big plate. Got some great feta cheese. I get big blocks of it. Traditionally, feta cheese, they say 60-40, should be sheep to goat's milk. Unbelievable imported feta cheese that I can get from Europe, 60-40. It's actually a little more than 60-40. Love it. Unbelievable flavor, great texture, not too salty, fresh lime. Got some fresh lemon mint. My landlady, my landlord, love flowers. And they planted an herb garden for me. They planted a beautiful flower garden for me. So I'm free to liberally use all these fresh herbs, which in the summertime is just amazing. Got some nice, good grapes. Once again, contrasting color. Try to make it look good. Look at that. And what brings it all together? Greek honey from Velvendor, my hometown. Amazing. If you see how they make this honey in Greece, these bees with all these boxes along the sides of the mountains, ridiculous. Just a little drizzle, just like that. Usually that little, what was that? Good stuff. And there, my friends, is a watermelon and feta salad here at the Pier House. Simple, easy, very delicious, very refreshing. You gotta check it out. Had that octopus went in, you saw the octopus. This is what it looks like when it comes out. After it's been boiled, looks a lot better coming out than it does going in. I'm just gonna cut up a couple tentacles right now so we can grill some off. Clean it up. In other words, you remove all that underneath skin and all that black ink that's involved, which really isn't as appealing to eat it, unless you're in Japan, because they love that part. Like I said, the best way is using your hands. Nice, clean tentacles. good to go. This should be the same marinade as the squid. Same exact marinade. It'll work phenomenally. But because this just came out and I boiled it, I'm gonna throw it right on. Charcoal, like I said, outside, unbelievable. Smells fragrant, unreal. Saw a lot of lamb here, which I love. This is a French rack of lamb. Cut off the fat cap. We're gonna do the chops. Cutting them down. These are an appetizer. They're also sold in the afternoon at lunchtime as a meze, like I said earlier, which is more or less plates to share. You get 5 of these chops on a plate. And I'll show you right now, as soon as we're done cutting these, how they look. Put them in here. The marinade for the lamb chops that we sell here, something I created. Roasted garlic pepper, dried mint, Greek mountain oregano. Once again, a little more garlic. I like to break it open. Squeeze a little bit of lemon. Try to keep it dry. I don't want too much oil or wine or anything added to this. Hit it with a little bit of fresh chive if you want to. Put these away for at least a day. I like to wrap them up in foil. Keeps the flavor concentration inside. Let's put these on the grill since we're here. Lamb chops. Time to plate the octopus. Like I said, meze, the Greek word for sharing small plates, just like tapas. A little bit of feta cheese, lemon, oregano, olive oil. Chopped parsley. Just kidding. Chives. I serve this with a shot of ouzo. It's famous in Greece. Pretty well famous here. I like to serve it with it because it opens up your palate. So when you're eating something like octopus and you don't know what the heck's going on, the ouzo will help you say, okay, I can eat this because, all right, even though it is octopus, I'll get away with it. I like to serve this with a little bit of cucumber, some onion, pepperoncinis, like I said, open up the palate, be able to taste all the flavors, and a little bit of this tomato relish that we make here. Fresh oregano. More dressing on the salad. And that, my friends, is the octopus here at the Pier House. For here, we're gonna plate up the, let's do the lollipops so they don't overcook. Gonna go with a little Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, because that's all I use is Yukon Gold potatoes for our potato puree. Cost a little more, but much different, better flavored. Just want to take these lollipops. 1, 2, 1, 2, and we'll go on the window with 1. Gonna hit these with some Mavro Daphne wine, Greek fortified wine, mint, lavender, glaze. Glaze just hits it with a little garlic butter at the end to tighten up the sauce and bring it together. Fresh oregano. Some more Beurre Blanc. This is a roasted red pepper coulis. You roast it off, you blend in some garlic. I put a little bit of honey, a little bit of lime, and a little bit of cilantro. Roasted red peppers, you puree them. And it just really does give you a bang on the plate for the color. You could also hit it with a little chive oil, since we're getting a little crazy now. There is the lollipop lamb chops. Now, you know what? I got another addition. Get these mini spoons. I like to call the dish little spoons. This is tzatziki. Very, very Greek. I'm gonna serve a spoon there, spoon there, spoon there. Tzatziki is yogurt, sour cream, cucumber, garlic, olive oil, all blended together. You gotta use good Greek yogurt. It's a little more full-bodied, creamier. Called little spoons. It's the stuff you get on gyros, or as we sell them, gyros, gyros. Great compliment, cool, refreshing. And that is the lollipop lamb chops. Next dish I'm going to plate up real quick for you, make it look really nice because it's one of my favorite dishes, one of the best things to eat, especially in the summertime. We're going to put that aside for now. It's going to be the sea bass. Yukon Gold mashed potatoes. Sorry about the noise. Center of the plate. A little bit of sauteed spinach. You can use broccoli rabe. You can use some of that grilled zucchini we had earlier. Summertime, we're probably going to switch to the zucchini because I love it in the summer. Right now, we're going to use that garlic spinach. Take that nice sea bass that was seared off all around on all 4 sides. Keep the moisture inside. A little bit of that San Marzano tomato with fresh basil and olive oil. Cook down. I like to serve this with what I call a shrimp skewer crunch. We use U12 shrimp here, really big puppies. Bread this in buttermilk and tempura flour, that's it. Fry it real quick, served as a garnish. Right next to the sea bass. Contrast in textures again. I love that flaky feel of the sea bass and you get the crunch from the shrimp. A little bit of garnish. A little bit of beurre blanc. I'm a fan of the beurre blanc. It brings out a lot of flavor. Just a touch. And there is the sea bass with shrimp skewer crunch.